HackerNoon Podcast.
Ooh, what is AI? Hello, hackers. Welcome to another episode of the Hacker Noon Podcast. I am here with a very special guest, Louis Bouchard, who is a top contributor at Hacker Noon and has been nominated for literally 8 Noonies Awards. Let me read them out to you. I have it like literally written down because there's so many I can't even remember off the top of my head. All Contributor of the Year in the categories of computer vision, data science, deep learning, Facebook, game development, Google, iPhone, and machine learning. What? Welcome to the show, Louis. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm great. And you?
I am doing fabulous. So, I have a few questions for you. Number one, you are a AI YouTuber and you have a channel that is called What's AI. So, how long have you been doing that?
It's it will be 2 years in January. So yeah, 2 years. But I started using an artificial voice. So like the real channel actually began in May 2020. So a bit less than 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You started not even using your own voice. You programmed an AI or you used an AI to do the videos.
Yeah, I used a text to speech just because I loved the idea of, well, at first I wanted to teach AI only like the basic concepts of AI, like what is machine learning, what is deep learning. And I like the concept of explaining AI using AI, but yeah, it didn't sound human yet.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, at least, now it's already much better. And also I wanted to stay anonymous. Just I actually do not know why at the time, but I changed that like a year ago. But yeah, I started anonymously, so that's the reason.
And what was your reason for starting the channel?
Um, there are a few reasons. The first one was to um to make sure I learned the concepts, like to make sure I deeply understand the concepts of artificial intelligence. So I actually started sharing and explaining like what is machine learning while I was learning about it, just to deepen my understanding and be sure I could, if I could explain it, that will mean I will get it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was the first reason. And the other reason was to, well, there are two other reasons. The second one was to improve my English speaking, because I'm a native French speaker and I wanted to become a bilingual, or well, at least bilingual. And the last reason was because I was about to start a master's degree in artificial intelligence, and I knew that reading research papers was important, but I never actually read any of them, and it was scary. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I started reading them, and it was hard to motivate myself to read them. So I figured, why not try to explain them, to be sure I read them completely every week and that I understood what was in the paper.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, the masters in AI. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, of course, I guess it is a thing, but I never really
Well, it's
thought
not,
about that.
yeah, it's not officially a thing. It's
Okay.
technically it's a master's in systems engineering, but
Okay. Yeah.
mine, like, it's a thesis and it's all around AI. And I do research, and I decided of my subject with my professor. So it's really AI focused. But like, if we see the technical term, I'm doing a systems engineering master's degree.
Okay. And so you're a master's student and a YouTuber. What do you do for your day job?
Day job, you mean other than these two, or?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm a full-time master student, and part-time I have a part-time job as well as a research scientist at Design Stripe, a startup in Montreal, which aims to create illustrations for anyone. So basically, the end goal is to allow a user to like just type a sentence such as I want a picture of a kid throwing a frisbee at a dog, and we will generate multiple variations of this picture that you could use for advertising or anything. This is the end goal, and we are working on multiple small features and AI computer vision based algorithms for that.
Okay, so you have your pot in all your hand in all of the AI pots. Um, when did you get started with learning about AI?
Oh, um, uh, I think I started, I don't remember the exact year, but a couple years ago at the end of my university degree, so quite late. And yeah, it was a class my current master's degree supervisor gave, and I really loved it. And just I knew I wanted to do that since I didn't really like any other systems engineering classes, and I didn't like my internships as well. So yeah, I think it was around the end of 2017, I think, or
Okay,
18, not sure.
cool. And let me ask you a question about AI now. What has been your favorite use case of AI that you've learned about thus far?
Thus far, from when I started learning
Yes,
about AI.
ever.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, um,
Too many.
yeah. There's just too many. I'm. I will just say what I have in mind right now, but I think unfortunately we cannot use it. But I would say DALI just because the image generation algorithm made by OpenAI, just because the results were extremely impressive compared to what we had just the day before it was released. And yeah, my work is around generating images and working with images, so I really like this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really unfortunate that they didn't share the code and more about it, but I think it's really amazing. And also recently there's also the DALI Ru, or like a Russian version of DALI, which seems to be just as good. So it's quite exciting, and I'm I'm eager to try to implement them myself and maybe improve them.
Ooh, okay. So I haven't really heard about this yet. What exactly does it do, or why is it impressive?
Basically, it uses another model called Clip to try to understand and link text to images. So basically, it will encode. It will like take a sentence and take an image and measure how similar both are. So like if yeah, I think it's clear. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we use this. It uses this model to then generate an image from text. So this is what it does, and it works with pretty much any text. Like you can type and the most popular was an avocado chair, and it just generates like multiple variations of chair in avocado or green shapes, and it really worked. It worked really well.
Oh my gosh, fun. I like that. Okay, cool. That reminds me of that Silicon Valley episode. Have you watched that TV show?
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
it's like they develop an AI that connects to your fridge. I forget exactly what happens, but it will tell you like when you ran out of food, and it would they would also like scan items with their camera so that it would say what it was. But the guy who developed it just made everything hot dog. So no matter what you're pointing at, it was just hot dog. Okay, cool. So let's go. Tell me more about like starting this YouTube channel. When did you start to get some traction with it in terms of like growing your following and success?
Um, Yeah, that's a hard question. I'm not really into the numbers and statistics. Like I like statistics since I'm into data science, but I don't really like um, tracking my own statistics just
Mm-hmm.
because it's like in the short term it's quite discouraging. You often see
Yes.
plateaus and even downs. So I I think the it really started when I stopped using the text to speech application I was using and bought a microphone and used my own voice instead.
Mm-hmm.
It started working a lot better from there, and then I I don't know the dates, but a bit after that, I also started sharing articles on Medium, which is really a great platform for sharing articles, and it also helped me reach a lot more people into the data science world with towards AI with whom I'm affiliated now, and they are really they are awesome. So yeah, this is when it started getting a bit more views, and also another big jump was around the end of 2020 when I shared like a yearly review on GitHub and on my own article, and a lot of people shared it and loved it. So this dragged a lot of people to my channel as well.
Mm-hmm. And then you also started a Discord channel too, right? With to connect with your community.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. This is not really. It's not to connect with my community. In fact, it's really
Mm.
to learn AI together, which is the name of the Discord channel, and it's just a community. Anyone can go to ask questions, find teammates, find jobs, and just talk to other people in the field of artificial intelligence. But it's not related to my content or my videos at all. It's just I really wanted to create a community around AI because before I made this one, there was only like Facebook groups and Reddit subreddits. And this is not,
Mm-hmm.
right. Well, to me, this is not really communities. Like you cannot just chat with anyone and jump in a call and just interact live. So yeah, and I started this in May 2020, and I don't know why. I first started sharing the Discord through my own platforms, and I was lucky to get um, a lot of people that were interested in helping others that are now admins of the server, and from there people joined, and Discord made us an official partner of Discord. So like the official
Wow.
AI server, and this helped a lot to drag other people in because we were now featured on the search page of Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess now it has 20,000 members, and it was pretty much because of the first few people that joined and were willing to help others.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And it must be nice to you be able to use a platform to connect with people in the industry too, especially because like in the past 2 years, 3 years, we've been having the COVID season, and so you can't really meet people in person. So it must be nice to have that platform to connect with people. And I guess you have people in there from all over the world too.
Mm. Oh yeah, and yeah, it's amazing, especially for me that I'm doing both my master's degree and work from my home, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just always alone. And yeah, it's great to connect and exchange. And I've met so many people. It's amazing. And we actually hired 3 people from because of the Discord server. So it's and they are awesome. So
Wow,
yeah, it's
cool. That's fun. Okay, I have some questions for you about your YouTube channel. Specifically, some selfish questions for me because I would like to know what you think your secret to YouTube success is.
I don't think I have anything special, especially because I'm not that fluent in English. So it's like I do mistakes, and to me that's normal. Everyone does mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
and um, I will say the secret is consistency. Just because, well, I actually said that in the noonification slugging we had, and um, I don't remember his name. I think it's Sam, but the person asked, um, uh, well, he asked how I succeeded, but mainly he said that he also tried and failed. And
Mm.
to that, my question will be, what is failing to you? Because I will assume you cannot really fail. If you just keep going, I'm convinced you will succeed. So you basically gave up, but you didn't fail at succeeding on YouTube. You just didn't give it enough time to work out for you.
Mm.
So,
What do you think is enough time?
oh yeah, yeah, that depends. But yeah, it really depends on the person. But if you love what you're doing, enough time is a lifetime. So you can just keep on doing what you love. The main goal is just to do what you love, and you don't need to even check the views or whatever. If you love sharing and trying your best to explain something or just to show something, it's worth investing your time in doing it just for the sake of doing it.
Mm-hmm. And I want to talk about YouTube strategy too, and the different elements of a YouTube video, because as somebody who needs to upload constant content, you there's also things that you have to optimize, right? Like you can't just bang your head against the wall and continue to pump out content that's not going to work. So, what is it about your YouTube videos? Like, do you think it's the titling or the description that you put in or the editing or
um Actually, I think I'm quite bad at all of these. So, especially for the title and thumbnails, like I just share the most simple one that like explains what happens in the video or what is the video about. But I'm extremely bad at making it click worthy or like just high quality style.
mm,
I don't know. I'm not a designer, and I think I should invest into that. But yeah, right now I'm just focused on trying to improve my explanation skills. And to me, editing and views are not a priority. So
mm,
it's not. I'm not really focusing on that. Of course, I'm trying to also improve editing just to make it more fluid and nice to watch, but I'm also sticking to the basics and sticking with what works and feels good.
that is very refreshing to hear also, because as a marketing person I am all about the marketing analytics. So just you're saying just do what you want and everyone else will follow.
Well, not everyone else will follow, but the people that are really into it will follow, and that's what matters. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So how else do you connect with your community and followers?
Well, it's obviously through the Discord channel the most,
Mm-hmm.
and also I share a lot on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. So um, I think that the best place is LinkedIn because I'm actually chatting with a lot of people, and I also met a lot of them from LinkedIn, and it's really a great platform just to discuss and share.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So
I would say
do you share your articles and your videos as well then on LinkedIn?
just my videos when they are out, but nothing else. I share. In fact, I share what I want to share. So it can be pretty much anything. For example, today on Mondays, I have a weekly poll about AI that I share
Mm.
on Discord, but I also share it on LinkedIn and Twitter, and it's fun to see the differences in community for the votes. Like sometimes it's really different on
Yeah.
LinkedIn versus Discord. So yeah, I also share memes and other stuff about AI. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's fun. And oh, I had a question and I completely forgot. All right, I'm gonna change directions then. Um, so what do you have planned for the future of what's AI then?
Oh no. uh the only thing I can say about this is I will keep doing what I want to do. So I cannot be more precise than that. I don't know. I think I will keep on explaining new papers and new research because I love it and I still want to stay up to date with research. But I'm also working on many other projects and a lot of more ambitious projects, which are
Mm-hmm.
taking a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I really don't know where this channel will go and my blog as well. So
Mm-hmm. And what about when you finish your master's degree? Do you have any thoughts on what you might do after that?
oh I think I will just come back to the same answer. I will do
Yeah,
what
just do
I
whatever you
want to do.
want. All
Yeah.
right.
But I can be a bit more precise. I'm not sure if I want to do a PhD, but I'm currently applying for PhDs just in case
Hmm.
because I think I want to do a PhD, but I'm not sure yet from what I've heard and talked with others. But still, I'm applying just because, well, YOLO, I don't want to miss out. And
Mm-hmm.
I will just deny if I get accepted and I don't want to do it anymore. But yeah, I'm hesitating between going full time at Design Stripe and a bit more time on YouTube or going into a PhD, which yeah, it's quite different, but yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
really don't know.
Cool. You really value higher education then?
um, Not that much. It's just I love the current environment I'm in. Like I love working with a professor and a team and trying to
Mm-hmm.
do pure research. And I think I prefer pure research as research in the industry, but I'm not sure. So this is why I'm hesitating. But if I can manage to find a great team for the PhD and a great professor, I think I could really love the time I'm there. But also it's like 4 to 6 years, so
Yeah.
it's a long time without a lot of revenues. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a hard decision, but yeah, it's not that I think a PhD is necessary in AI. I think not at all, but I'm like I've always wanted to be a researcher or to do something that is hard to achieve, and I think a PhD might be on the right path to this.
Yeah, that's super cool. Okay, now I remember my other question, so I'm gonna circle back to that. Take me through your daily life. Like how do you structure your day and what do you usually do and work on?
Oh god. uh, it's I don't have a structure. I just have a never
Oh,
ending to-do list. And yeah, I still have a paper agenda where I just write down what I need to do today and what I will like to do as well, and I try to do the most I can. And yeah, except going to the gym every day and running, I would say that all my days are different, and the rest is just I fill it with working and doing YouTube stuff and research. So,
okay. Well, wait, do you like get up at the same time every day? Do you go to the gym at the same time? Or is it just like whatever you feel like?
I know it's just when for the gym, it's when I feel best I will go training, or or if I have a lot of meetings I will just go whenever I can, but I don't have a fixed time. And for my waking hours, it's I'm just having fun with it. Um, I'm actually I have a random number generator between 5:30 and 6 a.m. and I'm just playing with it with random, like I'm waking up at 5:37 or 5:31, but I'm also always waking up earlier than the actual alarm. So
Uh-huh.
I'd say I wake up pretty much around the same time, like 5:30 every day, except when I do something late at night for the last night where I really aim for at least 8 hours of sleep, because I think sleep is extremely important. Even if you need to work a lot and be productive, you need to sleep at least 7 hours a day. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes, I absolutely agree as well. Do you think that you thrive in the chaos?
uh I I actually don't know, because for me I'm quite structured, but yeah, maybe my chaos is structured. Like I know.
Structured chaos.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
It sounds wild to me. Like even just the alarm thing. Well, you never know when it's gonna go off. I love that,
Yeah,
but
well, that's
that
that's
sounds
just for
crazy.
fun, but yeah. But I also have, like, I'm tracking my time. For example, I'm using Clockify, which is an add-on to track your time on what you are working. So I know, for example, I'm doing 40 hours of master's research a week, and etc. So I know where I'm at, but I don't know what I will do on the day to day. And like I'm tracking on weekly basis. Like I'm releasing one video. I'm working 20 hours for Design Stripe, 40 hours for you for master's degree. Like at least this and more if I want to. And yeah, other than that, the days are pretty random. And also I have a rule that I don't uh, I don't do anything I don't want to do after 6 p.m. So after 6 p.m., I just do what I want, which can be watch a Netflix TV show or work if I really want to work, and it often happens. And yeah, it's been doing great, and I love it for now.
Yeah, I love that rule. That is such a good rule, especially to incorporate some good work-life balance into your life because yeah, that's a great rule. I love that. Okay, cool. What do you do? Do you have fun other than like working? Because that sounds like a lot of work and school time.
Well, I have fun working, so it's already fun. But yeah, I just love going to the gym. I'm just completely addicted, so I have fun there. And I'm
Yeah.
also going to the gym with some friends or listening to audiobooks, so
Mm-hmm.
it's always a good time. And same
Mm.
thing for running. I'm also running alone with an audiobook or with my friends, so it's really enjoyable. And I also doing, well, I'm seeing some friends from time to time, which is a bit harder with COVID. But
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, and I'm also doing a lot of sports with my friends. So, well, not a lot, but uh we've been playing, I don't know if you know about this, but we've been playing spike ball every week.
Oh, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So yeah, it's really, it's like the best sport that that was created.
I have never played, but I maybe yes, the start of like 2018 or something, just popping up on the beach
Yeah, yeah.
everywhere. Everybody's into spike ball now. Okay, I got to get into this. Damn. All right. So, as somebody who's very into AI, do you use AI in your daily life?
Mm, well, I'm using my phone, so yes, I'm using AI because it's just in all applications pretty much. But
Oh, yeah, okay, I guess so. Just something I never really thought about.
but yeah, I couldn't really say other than that. I'm quite simple, and yeah, I'm just like doing when I'm not working or doing AI related stuff, I'm just doing sports or relaxing. So not really. I'm using the Netflix algorithm a lot, and it doesn't work that well. But that's
Mm.
pretty much the AI I use the most.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the future of AI? Because I think a lot of people, like me too, when I think about AI, there's just so much of it, and we forget how much of it is used in our daily lives. And
Mm.
sometimes it feels a little bit like a scary robot in the cloud that's coming after you, right? So, what do you think the future of AI and adoption of AI is going to be like?
Um, for the adoption of AI, I'm a bit scared because governments are a lot behind.
Mm.
So yeah, it's a bit scary, but I'm actually like there's typically two sides, like optimistics and people that think of singularity and the worst thing that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually don't know. I'm I'm really more agnostic, just like for religion, and I just I think I will openly say that I don't know what will happen, and we can just hope for the best. But yeah, I really cannot say a lot more
Mm-hmm.
than that.
But I guess like we are already using AI in our daily lives and we don't
Yeah,
even think or know about it. All
yeah,
of the kind
exactly.
of
And
social media algorithms or I mean I guess like email sometimes
mm.
or like everything a lot
Oh yeah,
of
I
it.
would say in the end, I would say the AI I use the most is definitely Grammarly, which just
Ah,
corrects your
yes.
sentences. And yeah, this is amazing. And yeah, in fact, I'm actually working for Design Stripe on a series of articles where we will explain where AI is used in our daily lives and in all industries. Just because I believe, yeah, this is nobody knows. Well, a lot of people don't know that they use AI every day on a lot of different applications, and even some they thought will be like extremely simple or not related to AI, where they are. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just the term like artificial intelligence feels very like futuristic robot-y that like is like so inaccessible that it's just not being used. But of course, we're all using it. I use
Mm.
Grammarly every day. That's right. I forgot about this. So many different
And
AI
sometimes
applications.
yeah, and sometimes when we say AI, it just means like a basic algorithm that isn't really intelligent, just statistics. And so this is why it's used everywhere, just because the term itself is so broad and we don't even know what
Mm-hmm.
it means.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, okay. Demystifying AI. Let's go. Okay, cool. So, if we want to find you and what you're working on online, where can we look?
Yeah, you can look pretty much everywhere for what's AI, um, on YouTube mostly, and also I have a blog, a personal blog called my name louisbouchard.ai. So yeah,
All
that's pretty
right.
much the two main places.
And you can check out Louis on Hacker Noon. He has over 50 articles there, which is definitely, you have been one of our top and most loved contributors. And again, I will read you the list of all of the Hacker Noon Contributor of the Year awards he's nominated for. That is under the computer vision category, data science, deep learning, Facebook, game development, Google, iPhone, and machine learning. If you want to vote for Louis for these awards, I will put the links in the show notes. You can also visit noonies.tech. And if you make an account, then your vote counts for more. So go for the URL noonies.tech, make your account, and vote for Louis on all 8 of his awards that he is nominated for. And yeah, that's it. Stay weird, and I'll see you on the internet. Bye, hackers.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
Yay!
HackerNoon Podcast.